All right, here we are once again. I think this is gonna be like a, I want to say daily series, not daily, but every time release time comes around, it's got to happen. So you know the deal. Daily series. Let me change the title of the video just real quick. Hmm. Where's that button? Where's that button? Okay, there we go. Hmm. I know I didn't click on that. All right, there we go. Go. I'm back right here. Change that. This. Oh, all right. I'll check that later on. So, all right. I have to go back real quick. All right. So, how's it going, people? Got out of the way the little editing stuff that I always do at the beginning of the video to change the title or whatever. But, and let me get back on Top's video real quick. Just real quick for history. All right. Yeah. So, there you go. Shout out my boy Tops. Um, I was just going through all of the sneakers. Sorry, I was going through all of the videos on the OG Black Satin, and to be honest, people aren't feeling the Black Satin. Uh, and the main reason people aren't feeling the Black Satin is, for one, they're not going to be limited. They're not numbered. Pretty much, there's no resale value in them, and that has a lot of people upset. I know people are saying like, "Oh man, it's not all over sad," but if you remember correctly, people always are crying about the leather quality, and from what I've heard, the leather quality is extremely good. So they can't have that as a leg to stand on as far as them not liking the shoe because it's not all over satin. With the pricing, with the increases of the Trump tariffs, I can only imagine the prices of silk now. So getting that done maybe would be kind of impossible. I'm not sure, but I'm guessing that's a reason why the shoe is half leather, half silk. I mean, half satin. Uh, but the main point of it is people aren't not feeling the shoe because of that main point. There's no resale value in it. There's no resale value in it, and they aren't limited. So people have been dogging these things like like pieces of trash. The only person that I've seen give it like a fair review in hand has been Tops, and he hasn't been. He wasn't glowing about it. He was just saying, it's a decent Air Jordan 1. But that's not the problem. I mean, the YouTubers who are trashing the shoe just because there's no resale value or that it's not limited. Now, granted, I don't buy a lot of Air Jordan 1s. In fact, I hate Air Jordan 1s because they're uncomfortable pieces of crap. But I understand if you buy nothing but Air Jordan 1s or Jordans and you've just been getting black and red to death and you're sick of it. But let's be honest here. Let's be truly honest here. If these shoes had like limited number, whatever, and they were all, I wouldn't say they were all silk, but if they just had, okay, there's only 1,000 of these made, or a low quality of numbers, people, videos they wouldn't even twist their mouth to say anything bad about these shoes. Hey, shut up. Quiet, 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 quiet. Come here, 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 come here. Anyway, I'll just keep going forward. 1 second. Oh. What'd you do? Huh? Oh, I don't really have any gas, man. It's all right. It's Kurt. You. One. Okay. Let me finish something real quick. All right. I gotta finish in the video real quick. All right. All right. All right. It won't take long. You just stand right. I'm just finishing up the video. I won't take the 2 minutes. All right. All right. All right. Here we go. So the main point of the video is. Hold on. I need you to shut up while I'm talking. All right. Shh. 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 Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. All right. So the main point of it isn't that people are trashing it or whatever. And like I said, the limited stuff, a lot of spots I already tried to cover that, but I got kind of interrupted by this guy. The main problem I have is people have been talking about these things like a dog. And now I go on Stockx. Before these things release Saturday, people, let me see the highest bid. The highest bid on these are 151. Granted, mine is right here. It's the 100, as you can see on the screen. And the reason I put 100 because the 120, and it was like, I think one person sold for like 110. So I just put it at 100. Anyway, the problem is if you look at 151, you see that bid. Now, Stockx, they always do $14 shipping. So you're telling me, I think these are 160 or 170. Either way, you're telling me people are going to put in a bid for like 4 days before the thing ships, and this is going to be a massive GR, to get it a week after the shoe releases as a GR, to save $6 or even pay that $6 because I think they also do taxes. So they see the shoe is going for way below retail. Who in their right mind would go in here and see people doing 130, 135 and bump it up to 150, 151? Only a person that either A, works for Stockx, or is mentally incompetent. There's no in between. Nobody's going to do that. right before a release when they know this shoe is going to be massively available. You don't even have to feed the resellers on this one. If you want this shoe, you can just wait until Saturday and pick it up. Oh, well, there might be people that don't want to go to the store and pick. It's not going to be a line. It's not like, hey, I work every day besides Saturday and I want to just relax and have it. You're not even going to have the shoes if you do the Stockx. You got to go through the verification and send it off, and they got to get it, blase, swaze. So you're looking at not getting on Saturday. You're looking at getting at Stockx times maybe the next Friday or the Thursday. You see, that doesn't make any kind of sense when you think about it. So again, this is part two. Stockx. They have like I I was kind of worried about the first one. I was like, maybe I misjudged it. Maybe I miscalculated because I saw something on the video that I saw that it didn't look right because I put some numbers in the wrong place. But still, kind of justify that video about the suede Iversons because nobody's bidding on them, and their my bid is still the highest one in that bracket. So that tells me that before that release date, somebody had to be putting up a false number, and also nobody has sold but one shoe in that whole entire category of size 13. Very suspicious. Um, so this will be the same thing. I mean, I might be wrong, but this right to me draws a red flag. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Nike is in on this deal to draw up hype for this shoe and everything. I just want to get the conversation going, man. I mean, I know I started one time, and I'm probably going to just keep going because when things like this rise up, it's bad for the sneaker community because, for one, if you want, I mean, it's a massive GR story. It's not like you're not going to be able to get this shoe, but it just feeds that whole thing of, okay, this shoe is supposed to be a GR. Nobody cares about it. But for some reason, people are spending excess money to get access to it days after it will be released when they could just walk into the store and pick it up themselves without any hassle. Just think about that. I'm finna see him down. Yeah, that's you. He's a weird looking dog. But that's the whole thing. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I got I was gonna do NWA today, the review, but I'll wait because I had to put this up and let this one breathe. I still haven't put out the Queen of Snow. I might well just anyway. I'm gonna let this one breathe, and then I'll put up the NWA. Yeah, just I mean, if you're one of these people legitimately putting up this bid for 151, stop it. Get some help. Come back down to oh man, why won't you just bid 170 and just for, like I said, first of all, if I'm gonna bid 170, like retail, I might as well just go to the store and get the shoe, and then I gotta pay the shit. Like it makes no sense. For a shoe, I can understand if this was like hype, limited shoe that everybody's like, oh man, I can't wait to have that shoe. It's limited, it's hype. I want to have that. I understand, effing standable. But for a shoe that people have been dogging, and you can look at all of you, they've been dogging this shoe. They don't care about it. They are oh man, it's not part of the Satin family. I don't like it. Red and black doesn't deal, which is about the point. But we all know these. Like I said, I keep going around in circles. If this was limited, people would be hopping on the dick of this shoe. Anyway, I'm gonna get out. I'll catch you guys later.